Okay, so we got a brand new Robocop game come out, and this one is Robocop versus Predator. So I'm a big Robocop fan. I played most Robocop games, and most notably, the best I think is Robocop versus Terminator on the Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. You also have this on Super Nintendo, but of course at the time Nintendo didn't really endorse violence, so they toned down the gore and the blood. So you can download this game from itch.io, which I always recommend. It's a great website to get modern games, vintage type games for older platforms. But like I say, this one is for Windows, and as we can see from the screenshots just here, it looks like an old OG Game Boy game, so you've got that monochrome screen. So it's absolutely free, and it looks like this one's currently on revision 4, and it's only 13 megabytes. So over the years I played most Robocop games, and most notably the most recent Robocop game, which I think is actually pretty good. I've got on Xbox, and if you're looking at knowing about the history of Robocop games, I actually did every Robocop game ever released just before that new one came out, and yeah, check that out. So anyways, I'm going to just boot up Robocop vs Predator. I've never played this before, so let's take a look. Okay, so on first boot, we got options for CRT effect. I'm going to keep this one off. Under color effect, we got either grey or green. I'm going to stick with grey. And we got joypads, controller, support, and keyboard. So I'm going to press J for joypads. So that's a really awesome game. I really enjoyed playing that, and as you can see, so that's Robocop vs Predator, and that's available on itch.io. I'm going to leave the link in my description. So gameplay wise, that really surprised me that we got a lot of 80s characters in there, such as Doc from Back to the Future, bit of Blade Runner, even Kurt Russell makes an appearance in that randomly. So yeah, links in the description. Let me know what you think in the comments below of Robocop vs Predator. I personally think it's probably the best platformer game since Robocop vs Terminator. Like I said at the start of the video, there's been a lot of bad games in the Robocop gaming franchise over the years. But anyways, check this one out, and until next time, stay retro.